In the wee hours of the morning, rural Kenya, students make their way to the bus stop hoping to catch a Nganya to school. But if luck is not on their side, they will be forced to walk for about 3 to 5 kilometers, arriving at school late and tired. Again, in the evening the students might have to walk back home if the matatus decide to overcharge or if there are simply no vehicles available. This daily struggle often repeats for 5 days a week with only the occasional reprieve. The situation in the bustling city of Nairobi is not much different. Despite a higher number of buses and matatus, rush hour chaos and overcrowding often leave many passengers stranded, forcing them to seek alternative means or endure long waits. In Medellin, Colombia, however, the situation is drastically different. Gondolas, part of the city's innovative metro cable system, lift students from their hillside neighborhoods to school and back every day. These aerial cable cars, introduced as part of the city's urban transformation, offer a reliable, efficient and affordable mode of transportation for residents. For the people of Medellin, this is not just a convenience. It is a lifeline, bridging the gap between remote communities and essential services like schools, workplaces and markets. Could such a solution be the answer to the transportation challenges faced in Kenya? And why are we not seeing this technology in most developing nations? Let's find out. Gondolas and aerial tramways have a long history, with their origins tracing back to the alpine regions of Europe in the late 19th century. Initially developed for carrying goods across mountainous terrain, they quickly evolved into a transportation system for people. The first modern aerial tramway for passenger transport was built in 1908 in Bolzano, Italy, and gondolas soon became an essential mode of transit in ski resorts. In urban areas, gondolas gained prominence in the late 20th century, particularly in cities with hilly or mountainous terrain, such as Medellin. Their success in providing affordable, high-capacity and eco-friendly transportation has made them a model for sustainable urban mobility worldwide. Gondolas operate using a system of steel cables that run between towers or stations. A motorized drive mechanism at one of the stations powers the movement of the propulsion cable. The cable in turn pulls the gondola cabins that are attached to it. Each cabin can carry multiple passengers and the system operates continuously, allowing for frequent boarding and minimal waiting time. The cabins are designed to be weather-resistant and safe, even in harsh conditions. Stations are often strategically located near densely populated areas, providing easy access for commuters. The minimal land requirements compared to roads or railways make gondolas ideal for navigating challenging terrain like hills, rivers, or dense urban areas. Gondolas offer numerous advantages that make them a compelling transportation solution, particularly in challenging terrains. Their ability to connect remote or underserved communities provides essential access to schools, healthcare facilities, and job opportunities, making them a lifeline for those in need. By operating on electricity, gondolas produce minimal pollution compared to traditional vehicles, contributing to a cleaner environment. They also bypass traffic congestion entirely, offering a consistent and reliable service with minimal delays. Additionally, gondola systems require less ground space compared to roads or rail, preserving valuable land for other purposes, while their affordable operational costs ensure they remain accessible to a broad segment of the population. These attributes combine to position gondolas as both a practical and sustainable option for urban mobility. Despite these benefits, the widespread adoption of gondolas in developing nations faces significant hurdles. A major factor is the infrastructure and equipment required to set up these systems. Constructing a gondola system involves installing high-tensile steel cables, building stations, and erecting towers, all of which require specialized technology and skilled labor. For instance, the cost of installing a gondola system can range from $5 million to $20 million per kilometer, depending on the terrain and system complexity. This high upfront cost often puts the technology out of reach for cities with limited budgets. Furthermore, ongoing maintenance demands trained personnel and a steady supply of replacement parts, which can strain local resources. Governments and urban planners in many developing nations face tough choices about where to allocate funds, often prioritizing road networks or more traditional forms of public transit. While gondolas hold great potential, these financial and logistical challenges make them a dream not yet realized in many regions. Gondolas represent a transformative solution for urban mobility. especially in areas with challenging geography. They bridge gaps, provide opportunities, and offer a glimpse into a future where transportation is equitable and sustainable. Yet, the substantial investment needed to establish these systems has kept them out of reach for many developing nations. Perhaps this is what makes gondolas, for now, a dream not yet come true, a vision awaiting the right moment, resources, and resolve to take flight. Raising these resources might be challenging, but without doubt innovation and new inventions are the answer for a better future. That is why Science Possible focuses on bringing you science and tech stories to let you know what we have achieved so far. Please subscribe to the channel for more, and if you like the video, leave a comment of what we might cover next. Until next time, stay curious.